What's going on, everybody? Trying to get my live set up here. Let me know. Is this mic working? Can you guys hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm using a different camera today. I'm not sure if everything is working. Good morning, Victor. Let me know if you can hear me, man. Do you hear anything on the mic? Awesome. Awesome. So we're doing another split door today. Just gonna try to get this camera set up the best I can. I got to kind of rig something up, so it might take me just a second. Probably should have done this before the stream, but here we are, folks. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use this attachment. What's up, Sally? All right, so hopefully it's gonna work. No, it's not. It's not. I lost my my DJI Pocket 3. I did a live stream finishing up like this stuff before the meetup, and I have no idea where I put my camera. So I've spent enough time looking for it. I gotta keep things moving on. So we're gonna do the best we can. Just give me a minute to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do about this camera situation. Let's see if it'll squeeze it like a normal thing here. Okay, that might work. That might work. What up, Mike? What you working on today, buddy? Struts. Oh, gravy work today. Yeah, I know, Will. It's here somewhere, brother. I just need to. I, in my past life, man, living in a 4,000 square foot shop, I lost things all the time with multiple employees, and I'm just the kind of guy that if it's not me, man, I'll find it eventually. I know that I didn't throw it away. I know that it was in my van the last time I used it. So I find myself much more at peace when I just let things reappear versus like force myself to find it, because then I end up digging through all of my stuff and I just get very angry just looking for things. So I know I'll run across it eventually. Yeah, we got a new video coming out today, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock LA time. If you're a channel member, you can view that video right now. If you guys haven't noticed, we've got the monetization set up so you guys can be YouTube channel members. I'm going to be ramping up all of the special content for all of you awesome supporters here soon. Oh yeah, man, Mike, we had a great fucking time. That was a pretty epic like bike loop that we did, man. We covered a good amount of ground. We went all the way to Sunset Cliff. Then we went all the way to the boardwalk, Mission Bay, up to Pacific Beach, and then back to our camp spot. That was great, man. I wish we could spend more time because there's an endless amount of cool things to bicycle around over here. So I've got my buddy Scott. This is his box truck. I met Scott in El Centro in the BLM land when I first started the Kodiak build. And he went all the way back home to Ohio to take care of some things. And then he came all the way back so I can finish his build. And today we're going to start the split door. He has a lift gate, as you guys could see. So we're doing barn doors on the bottom. And he has also a pretty unique lift gate setup. So we're going to be doing a pretty tall lower door. That way he can open the top of the door when his lift gate is closed and he's, parked out somewhere. Oh man, Mike, that would have been shit, man. I should have said something. I was pretty hungry. Yeah, the bike paths are pretty epic around here, I will say. I'll get you guys a little better angle. How's that? Yeah, okay. So I'm just getting all my stuff gathered, all my tools and things that I'll need. And then I'm going to jump out there. I need to unload the e-bike and drop my tailgate so I have a spot to put my tools. Hope y'all are having a great start to your week. A little Tuesday morning live stream for everybody. So let's go ahead and get this party rolling. Excuse me, Ted. Out here at the freeway spot today, and there's quite the homeless community around here. And we came in this morning, and it looks like taking everybody out. They've got a monster like trash truck, and there's probably like 5 cops down there. So yeah, never dull as usual at the build spot. So Mike, if you're still in the chat, so like I said, they're kicking people out, and they basically had, you know how they have like the bicycles with the trailer and everything else going by. So I gave that guy the blanket, the pillow, and the blow up mattress, and he seemed super hyped. He had a girlfriend with him, and they were very thankful. So shouts out to you, brother, and all your awesome kindness. Went to a good home. Okay. What's up, Ted? Coming out to build with us today? Buddy? All right. Let's get hand tools. I'm surprised the cops didn't say anything to us. But we're chilling so far. What's up, Francis? It was great to meet you over the weekend. I really appreciate you coming out to the meetup. All right. Now, if I could just find the tape measure that I just had. Oh, man. Rough start. Okay, tape measure check. We need center punch. We need a triangle. I need a straight edge. I need all the drill bits in the world. Check. Get my load out going. Oh, almost took out the camera. Henrik RN from Europe, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, man. Definitely went to good use, man. Appreciate it again. Victor, yeah, the meetup was awesome. It was super fun. It was actually my first official like nomad event. I've never been to like Schoolie Palooza, which I hope to this coming show event, whatever you call it. And I hope to attend many, many, many more as well. What's up, brother? We live.
You got a plastic razor blades, and I forget the second one. I'll remember. You gave
Plastic
something to
razor.
your buddy. That,
Yeah, it's in a toolbox. No, it's outside. I just okay. Drill batteries. Um, yeah, I'll probably need an impact at one point. Okay. Batteries. NBA starts tonight. That's awesome. I don't uh, I don't really get into sports much anymore, but it's cool to see it happen from the sideline, so to speak. Okay, Mike needs plastic razor blades. I need my water bottle, and then I'm ready to work. Where is the water bottle? Oh my gosh. Okay, Teddy likes to beg for water. I don't know what his deal is, but he won't leave me alone unless he is satisfied with his lack of thirst. Okay, I'm pretty sure I left the water bottle outside. So let's get it. Oh yeah, they're like 10 city workers underneath this bridge. They're like clearing all that stuff out. There you are, brother. You got your pieces of wood. Where are they?
I'll get them. Where do you want them?
Uh,
Just right here on the deck.
yeah. Scott's been doing some bed liner on the lift gate, and on this trim right here, we had some rust that we kind of hit with a wire wheel yesterday in the upper corners. He's from Ohio, so they get a lot of snow and all that fun stuff. I forgot to get an extension cord going. Okay, at least it's plugged in. Dang, I don't know if y'all could see the saw over there. My actual work area. Might have to. Okay, yeah, we got a great view. Sick. All right, cool. So, for those of you just joining, we're doing a split door here in my friend's E450 box, and we're just getting started. So, we did the same thing we did with Brad's as far as the wood. We got the pre-laminated birch ply. Um,
Both of them?
You want to set maybe that moving blanket right here?
What's that?
You got a moving blanket we could set right here? Okay. The shop towel.
Shop towel it is. After our boy Nomad Red and Orange.
So first thing I want to do is just check 45 5/8. See if these are the same. 41 7/8 or 15 16. No, he's got it almost right on the money. $41 7/8. Let's see. Yeah, that man got it. 45 5/8. Yeah, this one's just a hair shorter. I mean, it's like maybe not even a 30-second of a difference. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to cut the aluminum to the wood that's already cut, right? I'm going to put this over here so I don't get copyright.
Good?
Yeah.
Yes, Ted. May I help you? Yeah, we're working, buddy. You gotta watch out, brother. Watch out, Teddy. All right, boss. I need to make some cuts.
Right?
If you want to just get on this side. Actually, do you think? Let's lay it down right here. Do you think that bike seat?
No, we're not doing it crazy stuff, Dave. It's not-
No, I'm just saying. I know, but. All right.
I know, Dave. You're being stubborn, right? Come on, man.
He said I'm being stubborn.
I think sounds good. Hey, Dave, 1 second.
I put it right in your way, huh? Should be wearing these, but all right, all right. Forgot my pen and my pencil. Okay, we said 45 and 5/8. Right? Right. I'm gonna trip all over that today. I'm interested to see how much longer this takes me. I mean, it's all this stuff is really fresh in my mind, but I've never done barn doors before. So, and I always like to cut it just a hair big. It's really hard to get it right the first time, but sometimes you get lucky. We put it down. Dude, that's perfect. No way. Good thing I didn't cut it any shorter. That's sick. That's like so perfect. All right. So I need to do two of these. Oh, this thing must have fallen. Got a little curb rash right there, brother.
Oh, that was the one where I hit the closet.
When we were driving.
Yep. Sure was. Grounds crew came in, Dave, you're cleaned up, man.
Grounds crew, hey, dude, shouts out to
no more kicking the mud, man.
shouts out to field maintenance.
Step in the battery box.
It's a little uneven over here. I kept tripping over this mound. We got like a big dip. So yeah, it's perfect. You want the inside of the miter to line up with the corner, with the edge of the board. So,
Oh,
see
I
what I'm
understand
saying?
what you're saying, yeah.
On the inside of that bevel.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good call, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what we shoot for, like on every piece.
Right.
It's a little tall over here. There you go. That's pretty much perfect right there. Very nice. All right. We just need to do this like 30 more times. If you haven't noticed, I've got a new and improved version 2 working stand. Last time I was balancing it on the bike lift and it was horrible. I didn't quite get all the whole angle there. .45 and 5/8, right? Right. This is 45 and 7/8 on the big end. Oh yeah, brother. Just rolling right along. Alrighty.
Get me my glasses, man.
Okay, we're just a little long on this. No big deal. Except to make a few cuts. Trimmy, trim, trim. Trim, trim, trim.
That's your file, babe? That's your debug tool? You know?
It's portable. A little more. Even a little more again. It's still like a 30-second long. Okay. Putting the form into work here today. Okay, next measurement, 41 and 7/8. But it's not 7/8. It's more like 15/16, but it's like more in the middle. So we'll and 15/16. What was that? A lot of activity out here today. A lot of. 41. 41, 41. Hey, since we can't hear your music anyway, it could get me a copyright next time you climb in there. If you could turn that down next time you're in there, since we can't hear it anyway. Appreciate you, big dog. Okay. All right. It gets old checking it every time, but the one time I don't, it's going to give me a goofy cut. That's it. One more. All right. Keep it rolling. So what did I do on this one? Let me see. Is that the one I just cut?
What's that? Yep.
42 and an 8. That's pretty dialed too. Okay. So those are all for this door. See, this one's a little shorter, 45 and 7/16. Okay. We got some good progress so far. Yeah, Mike, you need something that's 8 feet tall, brother. What's up, Jay? I see Rick's in here. What's up, Rick? All good, Colton. There'll be many more meetups to come. No big deal. Brad did a bunch of footage during the meetup. I shot a bunch of drone footage. So there should be some videos coming out soon. I've got a video that's going to be live today at 5 o'clock California time. If you are a member, you can see it right now. It is live for all YouTube members. Okay. Time to grab another stick. All right, you ready? You ready, bro? Not enough. Cheating a little bit. 35, 7/8, just a little bit more. Tired.
Dialed in.
A little longer.
Got it. So, nice. Yep. I'll take that. Backside. Oh, damn it, shit. It's going to clean that backside.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Attaboy, Dave. I'm anal about my machines, man. That's why I made my bread and butter, boy.
Alright, so we'll do one of these next. 4178. See if I have one that matches. Man, this Milwaukee thing is like a week old. Okay, well, it's going to be a little shorter than this. One of these. Okay, so we've got those.
All right, that's a good sign.
Look alive, man. Look alive.
Look alive, boy. Look alive. D-Bird?
I gotta return this tape measure or something. D-Bird, brother. All right, so we have 4 pieces cut for the door on that side, and I just finished the 4th piece for this side. The next thing I have to do is cut the verticals. So these are the barn doors. These are the lower doors for the setup, and they're going to sit like this. We're gonna have one on each side, and so the driver's side is going to be the one to open first. So it needs not only a picture frame here, but it needs a flat piece to butt up against that, and we'll have a gasket that goes right here. That way, when you close it against the other door, it has something to rest up to. So that's our next step. But before that, we're going to put this on some sawhorses. We're going to get a bunch of my clamps out, and we're going to mock up all of the corner pieces, make a mark with a pencil so I can space it out with a little bit of tape, and then we'll get some sealer in here, and then we can start drilling a million freaking holes. And once we have a door assembled with all of the frame pieces, we'll go ahead and cut that vertical piece right there. That's the plan. Ted's already fallen asleep. Unreal. All right. Two of these. Oh man. It's not quite level. Something like this. And then start slapping some of these on here.
Yeah, rocking them dimensions, man. Yeah. Really good titty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Okay. So let me grab some clamps. Keep this party rolling. See how everybody's doing in here. Will says there's a meetup event that happens every year where people bring items or people donate items and other people install or help build or install them for free. I've heard of that as well. Brad was mentioning that. I just can't remember what the name of it is. Sally, we are doing barn doors on the bottom, and I always start with the bottom doors. Scott has a unique setup because of his liftgate brackets, so the bottom doors need to be pretty tall. Also, this liftgate, it folds straight up in its resting position. It does not tuck underneath. So we needed the top door to be able to open with the liftgate closed. That is the thought behind the design. That's why the lower doors are pretty tall. Alrighty, fill up some water here, get my clamp set up. Maybe grab a little snack. I gotta hit the grocery store after today, most definitely. No problem, Sally. Okay, clamps acquired. So I'm putting spacers underneath here because the jaws aren't big enough to clamp around the 2-inch aluminum. Okay, door number 1. I'm going to scribe a pencil mark on the inside. This way I I know where to lay the tape. Just shanked myself with the. Oh, sun's finally coming out. Okay, so 42, half of that is gonna bring 8, so 21. So right now I'm just going around, marking for my holes, splitting the difference. That way all the hardware is nice and uniform. Yeah. You got those screws that Brad gave you? You have the screws that Brad gave you?
Yep.
Ready? So everyone that has a dot, just pre-drill with that, but you don't have to punch all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Just get it started so you got the place to put the drill.
Yeah.
That deep enough for you, Dave?
No, it's got to go all the way through the metal,
All the way
and then
through
it's
the
got to
metal.
go just a little bit into the wood. All right.
Where you going, brother?
Oh, I'm all done.
All right, then get out of my way.
We'll go. Push me. Dang it.
Push me, pull me, tell me, brother.
So he's pre-drilling everything. We do this all at once, so everything gets located the same. And then I'm going to go through and clearance the metal part. That way the screw doesn't grab onto it. I'm going to check that hole size, make sure it's big enough. And it is not. I need a new set of drill bits. Stat. Okay, I think this is the one. That's it. I'm not sure if that was union allotted smoke break or not. Okay, and then so if you want to come back behind me after I drill these big screws,
Yep.
you
Sure
take this off and then countersink it, and then I like to, until you get a feel for it, I always use one to check and make sure it's flush. Mm-hmm.
Right on, brother. Where are we at? Check me out, man.
A little more.
A little more.
Flush, flush. I'm gonna go set up on the next board. Next door, I should say. Board. Sharpen my pencil. I don't know if y'all keep up with Dave Van Life Meow. Probably most of you guys follow him too. Super excited to see that guy finally hitting the road. And I heard he's heading out this direction at least. I don't know how far he'll go, but it'd be super cool to link up with that guy. Okay.
Can you go to the back, Steve?
Sure, if you want.
Where do you want the finish ones?
Just in a pile together, wherever you prefer. Making decent progress.
Oh, yeah, they are. You are hunting today, boy. As we used to say at work, we're humping the police today. Oh, shoot. I forgot.
This is a hair long. A little long. That's what she said. That one's a little long too. Okay. No big deal. We could fix that.
Want to measure this one? This one.
Perfection. Perfection. Look at this guy putting his water cup next to a saw. Got some shrapnel in here, boss. And I want to trim on the other side of this because I came up short on the angle, so it still has like a little radius going that way. Hope that wasn't too much. Sheesh. Okay, that'll do, mate. That'll do, mate. Another one. Holy shit. Mother. Juggling 3 things at once.
Holy shit, we're breaking them everywhere. Okay. Do I need to move out of the way?
Please.
Push me, shove me. Pull up a little bit, Dave.
Maybe like a foot or two.
There we go.
Got some elbow room now. What's up, Ted? Does run a beautiful day for solid day work. That's right. Real Crew says I need some plans for e-bike door. Do you mean like build dimensions and stuff like that? Sally says, do you guys who attend the meetup get the scoop on why Brad did not include the demo of his roll-up door in his weekly video? Sally, I can answer that. So when we were removing the door, Brad was just in work mode. Sometimes it's really hard to stop and film, and I think that was just a prime example of that. Mike said he's having tacos for lunch. I don't know what I'm doing for lunch. I might I think I have a burger I can cook. Mike said, I bought a set of stainless pots, pans, horrible for frying eggs. Everything sticks, so no eggs for months now. Man, Mike, I had the same exact problem. And it's all about getting that oil hot enough. If that oil does not get hot enough, um, it's not going to work. So what I end up doing is I get that oil pretty hot to where it's almost smoking, and I turn the heat down, and then throw the eggs in, and I never have them stick anymore. But for weeks, it was giving me issues. Will Ty said there's a whole science of frying eggs on a stainless steel pan. Yeah, no doubt. Real Cruz just got a box truck. Congrats, brother. Will says as just living life gets more and more expensive, the nomad lifestyle gets more and more appealing. Yeah, man. I was a full blown business owner, like worked 12 hours a day. I was very, very uh, stuff up, and I don't regret it one. Well, as Dave, how often you go to the grocery store? I like the idea of access to the farmers market produce. What is Cali pricing on it? Yeah, man. Will, to give you an idea on at least, I can give you this example for for poultry. So I went to the farmers market 2 weeks ago, and they have a small box truck that has all organic. Like these are just like farm raised, um, meat products. And so I got 4 chicken thighs. I think it was like 3 or 4 pounds total. It was $45 for 4 chicken breasts. But that was like the best chicken I've ever cooked. So for meat products, it's way more expensive. For At the farmers market for produce, um, trying to think of how to put it in perspective. Yeah, so they're like apples are like $5 a pound, and the guy that I go to, all of his produce is $5 a pound across the board. So you're going to get potatoes, apples, grapes, um, a couple different types of tomatoes. Yeah, Mike, look at my buddy Dan's gaming van. He has Dan's Van Life on YouTube, as well as he has like a gaming channel. He has a drift sim in the passenger front seat. He's been doing this for 5 years, man, and yeah, he's sick of it. He's ready to buy a house now, and he's a younger guy. He's probably like almost 10 years younger than me, and yeah, he's sick of it because literally he just has. I mean, the hallway is even more narrow than my most narrow hallway in the box truck. So yeah, man, you gotta, if you're full time, bro, you gotta do box truck. It's gotta be, you gotta have 8 foot ceilings, man. In my opinion, um, if you're gonna do a bed lift, it's mandatory to have 8 foot ceilings, in my opinion. And then having 8 feet width inside is just, I mean, it's just game changer, man. You can't compare. I mean, I do understand the thought behind having a transit or a sprinter. Like they're way easier to drive in like really tight city situations. But I mean, if you have an e-bike or something, you have another mode of transportation. You'll find yourself like, and if you also really enjoy, biking or using that mode of transportation, you'll find yourself like making excuses just to go and run an errand so you can explore on your bike or your one wheel EUC e-moto. And so I find myself, I really don't go into town unless I need to go to Home Depot or fill my drinking water jugs. And I just remembered I forgot to answer the question about how often I go to the grocery store. I feel like I go pretty often, like multiple times a week, and that's just because of poor planning on my part. If I plan my meals like further ahead, like into next week, I would just bulk buy a ton of stuff. And but the problem is I buy a lot of produce. It doesn't last long, so I find myself at the grocery store a few times a week. Mike says, for me, bed lift is a must. My problem is most of you are not driving box trucks long haul. What do you mean long haul? Like doing long distance road trips? Because I totally get that. I intend to. I've just been stuck here in San Diego. Oh, he's not sure how box trucks do on longer drives compared to the transit. So I special ordered a 2017 high roof transit back in 2017. I got it from the factory up there in Missouri or something, wherever they make them. And I mean that thing was really nice to drive. Honestly, it had the EcoBoost, like it had the 331 axle ratio, so it did great on the highway. But once you get moving on the highway, like it's not an issue. The wind can sometimes be, it can kind of toss you around a little bit. And just to give you an example, like my Kodiak doesn't have any sway bars, front or rear. And so with blown out shocks before I replaced them, it was a little hectic, like pulling into and out of driveway approaches when you're at an angle and it gets to rocking side to side. So that was kind of annoying. But when you get on the highway, dude, it's nothing, man. I could tell you any types of disadvantages, like for the drivability. Um, the pros to living in a box truck way outweigh any negatives. Having a full size shower, having a bed lift. I mean, like I said, man, if it's serious, like you're gonna full time this thing, I couldn't see anybody doing it any other way. I mean, there's compromises to the whole game, but um, yeah, I couldn't picture myself doing it any other way. I could tell you that. How you doing there, Chief?
Doing
Doing good?
great, Dave. Having a good time, man.
Having a grand old time?
Yep, I love work, man.
Drilling holes?
Okay, that's all I got. It'll be the drill bit, man.
Which one, brother?
The little one that I gotta follow you up with right here. This is
Same process on the clearance for the screw to come through. Mike will come back and countersink. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the other door over here that I have all my metal cut for. Yeah, this is nice. Scott's doing a great job at countersinking this stuff. It's super smooth. Heck yeah. It's gonna be clean, clean, clean. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get some tape. Make a mask line. Get that Superflex. So I'll get my caulking gun while I'm in here. Oh, is it in here? Should be in here. Yep. Marcus asks whose doors are being built today. Will is correct. That's Mr. Scott. He is from Ohio, and we met him in the El Centro videos where I was building my Kodiak in the desert. So if you watch those videos, his truck is in the background there. And we're here doing his bottom door today to start. And they're barn doors instead of a tailgate since he has a liftgate already. Marcus asked what kind of truck does Scott have. This is a 2003 E450 Econoline. It has a 7.3 diesel. Marcus says, oh, well, I'm going to keep preaching until someone lines their bottom door in AstroTurf. Barn doors won't interfere with the lift gate. That's correct, brother. Yeah, man. Have you seen the grass car meme that was floating around maybe like 6 years ago? Grass car. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I've thought about it. It's an okay look. Man, I had a bunch of masking tape. What did I do with it? I just saw a couple rolls of it. No. What did I do? Put my masking tape. Oh man, it might be in my storage. Womp womp. Could most definitely be in the storage. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking like the tape is in my supplies box in the storage. I have a little bit, so I'll use the rest of this. And then I'll have to skate out of here on the one wheel and grab, oh no, there's some right here. Ding, 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 ding. Found it.
How's it going, Dave?
Excellent. Oh no, I lost my blade. Oh no. I love misplacing things. No idea where it went. Uh-oh. CHP. There it is. Found it. Right where I left it. So I'm basically making a gasket, so to speak, for the silicone that's going to ooze out between the angle brackets and the plywood. And this way, when you go to peel the tape, it leaves a super nice line, and it doesn't go everywhere. Because you're going to be using a lot of this stuff. I promise. All right, we're almost ready for action. Got one more piece of tape. Dang, we're gonna use the whole roll. Uh-oh. Short.
Check your inhale that day.
You have all that Sikaflex? Is it in that bag right there? I get it. All right. Probably just need two of them. Here we go, losing stuff. Oh, I didn't even bring the caulking gun out. Sweet. Watch out, Ted. Oh yeah, I got the what is it called? The tape measure carry. It's right here, brother. Keep that thing on me. All right, here we go. Messy hands already. We'll just get a roll of paper towels. Because last time, dress. All right, got that loaded up. So I'm gonna put, yeah. All right. Make sure we got all these lined up where they're supposed to go. We're gonna start to put some sealer on, clamp them, and screw them in. The moment we've all been waiting for. Alrighty. Yeah. You can just take the one out of that one. Here, I'll take the dead one. That's the dead one?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You just take the battery out. Actually, you want to give me that one so I can set it, set the clutch. This stuff gets everywhere. Try to wipe up the silicone that's on top of the screws before it dries. All right, keep it rolling. Put it in the drill. What you mean? It's just a full. There you go.
Well, I like the smaller one even. Yeah, this one's a lot better for me.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, we're rolling now.
He's pretty excited for his door. You can't tell. Can't say I blame him. Not one bit. Excellence.
How much time still smoking?
Dialed.
Great.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Throw some hot fancy dogs on.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Do you have hamburger buns? You have hamburger buns?
I just have
Okay.
bread.
Okay, that might work.
I can finish this and I'll get it fired up, bro.
All right. Scott's gonna get some lunch going for us. Perfect timing, I'd say. That's what fell. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right, one door almost done. Got a new video dropping today about 5 o'clock Cali time. Make sure y'all go check it out. Nice, that tightened up right there. That looks okay. Bam. This ground is so even. I feel like I'm drunk. Tripping over everything. Cool. Cool. So like I said, on one of these, it's going to have another lip on it, another edge. We're going to cut that after lunch. I'm going to probably just go ahead and end the live stream here. Once I get my hands cleaned up, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll go around and get the excess off of here. And I think I need to run some more tape on this though. Yeah. Oh man, stuff is gross. Yeah, I think I did this on Brad's. Made it a little easier. Saw that coming. You gotta make sure to press down on this edge so it doesn't lift. All right, now the messy process begins.
Well, Dave,
Huh? What? We can't hear shit out here.
it's like,
What?
you want to grill or you want to boil?
I don't feel like taking all this stuff out
Oh,
to put it back to take it out.
oh, oh.
Okay. All right, almost done with this door. Bam. Bam. All right. So we'll let this sit during lunch. Probably cut. I need to cut a piano hinge. And I also need to cut uh, that other mirroring piece that I keep talking about. But that's a really simple, quick, just 90-degree straight cut for all that stuff, actually. So I'm gonna take this inside, get caught up on the chat real quick. Sally, Scott is from Cincinnati. Oh yeah, cops rolling by here quite a bit today. They kicked out a bunch of displaced that were under the bridge and behind this building. It was like a mass eviction. So we've got subscriber Mike Fahey came down for the Nomad Brad meetup. He rented a car to camp with us in, and so he bought a air mattress and a blanket and a pillow, all the things. And of course, that's he's not going to fly home with it, so he gave it to me so I can donate it to someone in need. And so this morning I found that person. They were over here, guy with his dog and girlfriend, and they got kicked out of their campsite. And it's going to get pretty cold over here in the next 3-4 weeks. I mean, it's not really that cold, but still pretty uncomfortable to be outside in the elements. So shouts out to Mike, man. MVP. All right, got some clean hands. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. Sally Google the grass car meme. That's funny. Yeah. Will asks, does Scott intend to go back to Ohio or stay in Cali for a while? He's going to be here for the next couple months. I've got a pretty long list of stuff to do on his truck. We're going to do all the plumbing. It's going to have a wet toilet, like a wet flush toilet, a full shower, a sink, a diesel heater, this door, and probably a few other things. So he's going to be here until Christmas if he needs to, and then I keep hearing in the background he's decided to fly home for Christmas and just come back here and continue his van life journey. So it seems as if he could possibly be on this part of the U.S. for a little while. Oh, right in front of Scott's truck and got out? That's cool. He must have. That's funny. I didn't even see that. I must have been deep in my silicone. In the silicone zone. All right, guys. So I'll probably end the live. We're gonna eat lunch, take a little break, and we'll do the same thing that I just did on that other door. So I'll probably go live again. Maybe when we do the upper door. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get started on that tomorrow, if not Thursday. And I intend to get this whole project done by Friday. We should have all the parts that we need in order to complete the project. So I don't see why not. As long as we don't run out of materials, which we shouldn't, should be good. So Will asks, how much do you charge for all that work? So yeah, I guess I could publicly say, what I would charge. Basically, it's right at $4,000, and yeah, we'll take care of you. So if you're ever interested in doing that, if you want to come out here, I'll be on the West Coast for the foreseeable future, traveling up to Oregon, doing some trips to Nevada, Arizona, here and there. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys again for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you tomorrow.